All right, let's get started now with our debate this evening. Are the Bhushans under attack of a smear campaign, or are they now under scrutiny for serious improprieties? Either way, there's a larger philosophical questions. Does civil society have to meet exactly the same scrutiny that we demand of our politicians? Let's start first with our newsmaker tonight, Amar Singh, who's of course standing in the other corner of this boxing ring. Amar Singh, thank you so much for your time on the buck stops here tonight. Now, we all heard you first basically challenging Shanti Bhushan's assertion that he has never met you by talking about a time when he actually travelled in your chartered plane to Lucknow. Can you give us some more details of what you believe actually transpired and what happened in your meetings with Shanti Bhushan? How many times have you met him and in what context?
See, I have met him twice and I don't blame Shanti Bhushan ji for forgetting that he is a big lawyer and he keeps meeting hundreds of people every day and he is not a great buddy of mine. But he has also given very recently opinion in a case of mine. After my expulsion from Samajwadi Party, I was attracted by 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution, by which parent party, in my case Samajwadi Party, will have hold on me as per Chief Justice Amdi's judgment, and if I join some other party or I float another party, I will cease to be a member of Rajya Sabha voluntarily, as if I have given it up. In that context, I consulted him and he was very kind and gracious to give me free consultation.
And you consulted him in person or on the telephone? You consulted him in person? Did you meet him face to face?
I am not obliged to give you details at this point. All that I will tell to some special investigating team or to CBI or to any Home Ministry appointed authority as when need arises. But I will only broadly say that he gave me free consultation and I am grateful to him, indebted to him, that Mr. Shanti Bhushan, such a big lawyer, former law minister of the country, gave me free consultation without any charge.
And
Prashant Bhushan said that there is no connectivity between me and him. There is connectivity between him and Mulayam Singh. Then he said, no, yes, he did consult me. Shanti Bhushan ji confirmed he is an honorable man because it was a recent incident and he remembered that he did talk to me. Thereafter, he said that for 3.5 years, there was no contact between him, me and Mulayam Singh. 96 is a very dangerous year. This serious forensic report done by Hindustan Times says they have given the entire detail, technical detail on which system it is burnt and all that and what is the specific date.
Right.
As per the forensic detail done by Hindustan Times, the year is 2006. My meeting with Shanti Bhushan also happened in 2006. And on the contrary, he is saying that he never met me, he never interacted with me. Harish Salve is an eminent lawyer, he was also appearing in the same case. Please, Ram Jethmalani intermittently appears for me. All these lawyers, it's a usual practice that they will have conference with the client. And thereafter they go, and Ram Jethmalani never charges a penny from me. Harish Salve is a friend here, they never charges a penny from me. But conference does happen before they proceed.
Okay.
Abhishek Sanghvi recently appeared for me, he was also holding conference with me.
So you're saying that you have...
that he twice appeared with me, for me.
Yes.
And for my Didan party.
Yes. I've understood.
And all the way he travelled to Lucknow in my organized charter plane.
But did he travel with you? Did he travel
from DGCA?
Amar Singh ji, did he travel with you in your plane or did he travel on your plane and not meet you? They're two different things.
No, he did not travel with me, without me. But the fact is that he made 2 appearances and my legal coordinator, former Advocate General and Rajya Sabha MP, who is unfortunately dead and gone, who was coordinating with 80 lawyers, which I had detained as per Mulayam Singh's behest because he was apprehensive of the fact that Congress and BSP both are after his blood. He not only, and he only advised me that Bhalla is a stooge of Bharadwaj and he will go in favor of Congress. We should approach the Chief Justice either in his chamber or in open court if possible in order to get justice. I give him benefit of doubt for forgetting whole his conversation, because he is in the profession of meeting people, taking money from that, but he is honorable man. The 50 lakh rupees which he got in cash through Viren Bhatia, he must have shown in his income tax assessment of 2006.
All right, we'll check those papers, but let's move on. Let's move on to the CD. Now, you said in one of your famous quotable quotes that is Pappu ka papa kaun hai? The Bhushans believe that you are the papa of the CD.
It is not biologically possible. It is not technologically possible.
No, there's a serious question here.
I will.
You can't deflect a serious question with another quotable quote.
No. I'm simply telling you, madam, for 5 years my phone, I was fighting in Supreme Court against the illegal, unauthorized tapping of mine. And in spite of Attorney General Ghulam Vanawati and Solicitor General Gopal Subramaniam telling Supreme Court, my dear friend Prashant Bhushan was insistent that these steps should be made public. The order is reserved. It is not made public as yet. In spite of that, he played. And on this controversial CD, I still maintain that it can be morphed. It can, my voice can be morphed, Mulayam Singh's voice can be mixed. I am not questioning the illegality and also unauthorized manner in which this CD is also being circulated.
But if you accept that the CD could be morphed and the CD could be doctored, then why do you believe and why have you made the demand that the Bhushans should step aside from the panel? Because they're also saying that this CD has been tampered with and it's been spliced together.
Barkha, let me tell you, the voice of Shanti Bhushan and the comment made over there is very lethal. A lady does makeup to hide her growing ugliness. In the same manner, a doctor sees his ugliness to make that up. What Amar Singh and Mulayam Singh might have been needed. But nonetheless, ugliness of the comment and content of his voice is there. So it is very important in the wake of his present position, where crores of youth have reposed confidence in Mr. Hazare, and he is his sole senior representative to fight corruption for drafting Lokpal bill. So Caesar's wife should be above suspicion. It is in his own interest to tell the country whether the voice is his or not, and the content mentioned therein, whether that is morphed or not, whether that is doctored or not.
But he is saying it's doctored.
Really
but he is saying it's doctored.
Huh?
He is saying that several different conversations have been made to sound like one conversation.
Well, I have already sent this CD because I respect a lot for Anna Hazare and his senior lieutenant's reputation. So I have sent this to 5 foreign countries and 2 labs in India. Times of India and Hindustan Times, a esteemed newspaper of this country, they have carried front page story saying that these are okay. So this controversy has got to be settled.
Yes.
And then he is perpetually in the habit of insulting Chief Justices of the Supreme Court. He was held accountable for a contempt. He had to apologize. And right now also, he has done contempt against present Chief Justice Mr. Kapadia.
But what does that have to do with this case?
Is contesting his case.
Quickly and briefly, Amar Singh, what does that have to do with this case? Their PILs on the issue of corruption in the judiciary, what does that have to do with this case?
It has got, I am not saying there is corruption of judiciary. He calls every Chief Justice corrupt, whether it is K.G. Balakrishnan. He can get farmhouses, no problem. But if Sabarwal's son gets allotment, that is wrong. So this habit is not good. I can wear good clothes. I can show an income of 180 crore. But if you make money, you are committing sin. He can buy a sale to agreement. He can do way back in 1966 in 5,000 rupees. In 2009, he will pay remaining 95,000 rupees. And a 25 crore worth house, he will buy only in 1 lakh and that too with his scattered payment.
Okay.
And a stamp duty evasion of 1 crore 35 will be slammed. He will give impression as if Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi had issued that. Yes. Whereas it is issued in February, way back in February by Mayawati regime.
Okay.
So scissor swipe should be above suspicion.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.